Hi, my name is Crystal with Crystal's Mind, Body, and Soul. This is my first time recording any of my readings, so bear with me. I hope it's not too loud in the background. The fan is on, it's a bit hot. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please just take this as it comes. If it resonates with you, keep it. If it doesn't, leave it. It's simple. Today we'll be having fun with this. Being that it's my first time, I just want to read generally. And it can apply to anyone. We're not going to go with particular signs or gender, race, anything. It's just going to be for whoever needs to hear this. I'm reading from 4 different cards today. These are my favorite. This is Nature Nurture. I like it because it really just helps you focus. I also have the Gilded Tarot. Beautiful deck. Sacred Symbols. And Angel Tarot. I'm still learning, so I will be reading from books, and just ask that you guys be patient. Spirit guides, what do you have for us today? What messages would you like to send? What messages would you like to put out there for whoever is listening? Oh, there's 3 already. First one is Wild Woman. Second one is Eagle. Third one is Transition, the rainbow. Now, the 3 card reading is near, past, present, and near future. So we'll start with the first one, Wild Woman. Wild Woman, free. Personal power, instincts, and freedom from inhibitions. Wild Woman asks you to free yourself. Let your instincts come front and center. To be comfortable with your wild nature and desires. Dance, dream, speak your mind. Move your body and life force without abandon. Drawing this card, regardless of gender, invites you to connect with divine feminine that creates, excites, and transforms her fears into usable energy. She is free from any and all limitations or doubts that once caged her spirit. So what this is telling me, someone needs to hear that today, or in the past, most recent past, you have recently just, pulled from the divine feminine to really just dive into no inhibitions. Just going with the flow, enjoying whatever and whoever comes, whatever and whoever leaves, understanding the lessons and the blessings in it, and being grateful for that experience. That's what I'm getting from this. And that's a beautiful thing, actually. Wild woman doesn't always necessarily mean a bad thing. It's a freeing thing. To be free, to be wild, to just trust. It's awesome. As you can see, her mouth is closed, but she still kind of moves with the energy around that's hanging around. And her mouth being closed keeps her from having any type of judgment or preconceived notions about anything. She's going with the flow. You see, she's a part of the tree, and trees flow. Okay, that would be your near past. Okay, your present card is Eagle. Right? Beautiful blue card with the eagle on there. 9. Eagle, spirit guides, messages, perspective, and divinity. By drawing this card, you are being asked to connect to your spirit world, guides, power animals, and or other benevolent beings that are supporting you at this time. A shift in perspective and out of your comfort zone is called for. The eagle asks you to fly high above the creation of your life to see the bigger picture. Are you thinking too small? Are you feeling disconnected from your purpose? Or do you need guidance on how to proceed? Connect with your spiritual team to help you back to your connection to your own divinity. So this is what's happening in your present. In your present, you are connecting. It's interesting because you go from the wild woman who is not being held by any inhibition, and it just, the universe, how the universe works is one thing falls into another, just like with yoga. One position goes into another position. It's free flowing, it's easy, and so this flowed right into this. With your inhibitions released and you just trusting, you call upon your spirit guides to help guide you in this, in your next venture, in your next move, and you just connect and you make sure that you're not thinking beneath yourself. Raise your expectations. Go higher. Do better. These are both very positive cards. I don't know if you could see that. These are both very positive cards, and one card leads directly into another. So that is your present. Whoever needs to hear this, definitely, what I'm getting is whatever it is that you want to do, just do. Make sure you're consulting your spirit guides, asking whoever your higher source is for guidance, and relinquishing control to that, not to your own understanding. Near future. Again, the future is an illusion. It is what you make it. So whatever I say here today, you can change that. It is up to you to make this happen or not happen. You have self-will. With self-will comes your own decision making. So let's go ahead and read this about the rainbow and transition. Rainbow transition, change, passage, transformation, or move. The rainbow represents a state of in-between, leaving one way, place, or state of mind into another. Drawing this card can indicate that there is significant change or move on the horizon. You have pulled this card as a making of time, and to note that you are in the process of great transformation. Be kind and be gentle with yourself as you move forward. So again, like I said, one card leads into another. You're leaning presently on your spirit guides, and asking them to guide you and help move you through your next venture, your next move. And so in your near future, the transition is going to be great and beautiful, and I'm feeling like there's going to be money changes and status changes, and you're guided and you are supported during this. Also, if you can see it, the rainbow is many different colors. It means, for me, the possibilities are endless. You know, the rainbow represents promise, and that's what this looks like. Very promising. That's what I'm getting from this. I want to go ahead and clarify. I want to use the Gilded Tarot to clarify the rainbow transition. Let's see what you're going to transition into. Let's see if we can clarify where you're transitioning to. Spirit guides, where is the transition happening? Is it career? Is it, sorry guys, is it love? Is it finances? Spirit guides, where is this transition happening? Can I get a clarification card for this transition? Where is this transition happening? Well, that's way too many. Go ahead and shuffle. I'm getting the spirit guides asking me to shuffle. So give us a little bit of a more choice, and cards tend to stick sometimes. So we're going to shuffle and open them up a little bit. These have been sitting for a while, so I'll go ahead and spray them as well. Bless them. Knock old energy out. Protect. Purify and protect. Shuffle them again. And go ahead and ask again. Spirit guides, what would you like to share today regarding the transition? Regarding the transition. Clarifying clarity. Clarify the transition. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay, let's read about the Ace of Cups. I'm just going to go ahead and show you. It's a beautiful card. I love the artistry on this card, on this deck, period. Ace of Cups. There's an eye. There's some light shining down. There's the different phases of the moon and cup. Cup is always good. Water, water sign, flow of energy, intuitiveness, spirit, strength. Okay? And now we're going to go ahead and read and find out more about this card. Alright, Ace of Cups. Ace symbolizes new beginnings. Again, with the transition, right? The water element represented by cups stands for emotions. And so the Ace of Cups shows the start of a new relationship, the beginning of love and happiness. For those already in a solid relationship, it represents a sense of renewal in the love partnership, or the start of something new, which brings emotional happiness to the home and family. So this transition is clarified by this card, more so talking about home and family and love. With other indications of the Ace Cups can also represent the birth of a child, since the element of water is female, which is receptive, nurturing, and life-giving. So we spoke about the water down here. Flow, intuitiveness, feminine, beautiful. If you consider how the senses are so intoxicated and enchanted when wrapped up in new romance, it gives an indication of emotional euphoria that can be associated with this card. That is what this card looks like. Since the state of bliss is recognized as a state of being found through the energy of real love, it is an emotional all of humanity tends to seek. Whether romantically in the search for another or spiritually in a form of enlightenment, it can therefore be likened to the search of the Holy Grail, that which we seek for fulfillment and on an emotional level. A beautiful orient golden cup magically sits afloat on the water, representing feelings and emotions. The phases of the moon, also symbolic to the emotions, is shown in the heavens. A large eye gazes upon the cup with 3 golden streams of light pouring into the cup. This could symbolize our 3 levels of being: physical, emotional, and spiritual. The recognition of love is the pure energy that can fill us on every level. So whatever it is, guys, that you're getting ready to go into, I urge you to do it. You're guided. Again, you have self-will, right? And you can make your own choices. But I would say, if you could see the future and it looks like this, the answer is yes. If you had any doubt before, there's no more doubt. You're guided, you're loved, you're supported. Go through the transition. It may be hard, but there's a beautiful, beautiful future waiting for you. Prosperous, and I mean, look at all this gold. Prosperous and promising and romantic and beautiful and loving, and regarding home, relationships, and family. That concludes my show for today. I hope you guys liked it. It is my first one. Hopefully we will do this again. Thank you for coming to Crystal's Mind, Body, and Soul. I also offer life coaching, spiritual healing, Reiki sessions, long distance healing, and a number of other things. So you can reach me on Instagram at Scorpadiva, SCORPADIVA. Or you can email me at cjohnson10146.cj@gmail.com. Thank you, and blessed be.